Hello, YouTube. I already did a walkaway video, but I realized I actually did two, but I ended up taking one down because I realized that I was getting too emotional, and I really want my walkaway video to be based on facts. So I'm doing this one now so that I can kind of summarize like the factual basis for my walking away. Um, Basically, the Democrats are liars, and throughout their entire existence, well, maybe not their entire existence, because at the start of their party, they were very racist. They were the racists. They were the ones that were for slavery. And, like, this is a part of history that people either don't know, or if they do know, they choose to ignore it. There's also this myth of the party switch where somewhere along the line the Republicans and the Democrats switched, and then the Republicans became the bad guys and the Democrats were the good guys. That's such nonsense. I mean, all you have to do is look and see, go to any democratically run city and you can see what a disaster it is. And you can just look at facts. I mean, there's just so many facts. Like, I'm almost ashamed. And I know now from looking back that, I mean, I'm college educated. Of course, I went to a liberal college. And you're fed a bunch of, maybe not lies, but they leave a lot of stuff out. They don't tell you the truth about the real history of the Democrats. They make it seem like they are the ones that are for minorities. Well, they're not. They're the ones keeping minorities down. Democrats are the ones that are making this whole racism issue such a heated topic. But basically, they're saying that because you don't have white skin, you are starting at a place, at a lower place than someone with white skin, just because of that. Not for any other reason. Black skin or not white skin equals you are starting from down here, and someone with white skin, just because they have white skin, is starting from up here. That may be true in some cases, but it's not true across the board, and it's certainly not, I mean, it's just not true. You are what you make yourself. And as far as systematic racism, look at the history of that. I guarantee you can trace it back to some kind of democratic policy. So it's just such a lie. It's just brainwashing at its finest. And I'm ashamed that I was susceptible to it for a long time. For a long time. I was one of those Democrats that I hated Republicans. I blamed them for everything. I thought they were just the most racist, the most bigoted, misogynistic. I mean, I just hated them. And now I'm coming to learn that, no, that's not the case at all. That is not the case at all. And I encourage everyone to do their own research. Don't just take my word for it. There's lots and lots of information out there online. Go read some books, read some articles, find the truth. Look into the history of the Democratic Party. It's not what they say it is. And all of the first black politicians were Republican. You have to wonder why that is. Like there's just so many facts that the Democrats will just explain away. Like, oh yeah, but at some point, that's true. We were the party that was for slavery, but we changed. It's just such lies. I'm just so tired of being lied to. I just hate being lied to, and I hate anytime someone brings an issue up or a question. It's just looked at like, oh, don't even bring that up. Why are you bringing that up? Just ridiculous. So anyways, that's kind of why I walked away. I just started listening to more conservatives and just looking at the facts. I mean, some of the people that really changed my mind, Jordan Peterson, I've been listening to him, and I love all of his stuff. I don't agree 100% with him on everything, but that's, I've learned that that's not necessary. I don't have to agree 100% on everything in order to respect and admire somebody. I respect and admire Jordan Peterson a lot. I am totally with him on the First Amendment, freedom of speech. Totally with him on that. And that really showed me how the Democrats are just so corrupt. They are just really trying to create this narrative where there's such a thing as hate speech. That's just, no. And Who else? Ben Shapiro. Like, I think I lost a friend over this, but I just, I had never watched any or heard anything. I knew who he was. I knew who Ben Shapiro was just from like Fox News, and I hated him just because of that. Then I actually listened to his arguments, and he's really smart, and he makes good points. And this, regardless, I don't agree with him on everything again, but he's smart, and he makes some very good points on a lot of things. He's made really good points, disproving this thing called white privilege, and let me see who else. Just a lot of different people that I've just been listening to lately, and even people that are considered liberals who have been, because they disagree with some of the Democrats' view on things, now they're pegged as alt-right. Like Joe Rogan, he's not even a politician, and he's very liberal, but because he has some views that don't fall in line with Democrats, now he's considered alt-right. And I'm just like, this is just ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I mean, the whole transgender thing or gender confusion thing, there's male and female. I'm sorry if some people are confused. That's mental problems, and I have compassion for people, and I have no problem calling anybody whatever they want. But when I agree with Jordan Peterson on this 100%, do not make that a law, because that's when I will say no. You're not going to force me to say anything I don't want to say. And anyways, those are just some of the things that have like really opened my eyes about the Democratic Party, and Democrats in general are just very ignorant. I was very ignorant. I didn't really know a lot about anything. I was just parroting whatever they told me. All the facts, that I got from the Democrats, I took them to be 100% true, and I just left it at that. I didn't really research it too much. They say they were, the party for the minorities, so I just like, yeah, that's something that I'm for. I'm for minorities, so that should be the party that I belong to. And just coming to learn. I mean, it's been a long 2 years. Since 2016 is when I started opening my eyes. And again, I'm going to say it again. I don't care what anybody thinks. It started with Pizzagate. It started with Bernie Sanders. Okay? Those two things. Those two traumatic events in my life. I was traumatized. I mean, I don't want to sound like a snowflake, but I really was traumatized by Bernie's betrayal. That just really opened my eyes. I could not believe that was happening. And then Pizzagate, coming to find out all these horrible things about Hillary Clinton, the Clintons, and just Podesta, and just things from our past that have been going way back. The pedophile ring that goes way back. All of our presidents have been involved in it or knew about it at some point. I mean, it's just so much stuff that is going on, and it's just sickening. It's sickening. And learning a lot of hard truths. 2016 was a red pill year for me, and I went down many rabbit holes, and I'm still going down rabbit holes, and I'm still learning stuff. But my whole point is that I was ignorant, and I still know a lot of people that are ignorant. They're still trapped in that ignorance. And people who have stopped talking to me because of that, people that were very close to me, and for whatever reason, they don't want to talk to me anymore. So it is what it is. I don't want to call myself a Republican, but I'm definitely a conservative, not a Democrat. Will never vote for them again. I was not happy about Trump. Let me rephrase that. I was very happy that Trump won, only because I did not want Hillary to win. So just for that reason alone, I was thrilled when Trump won, because I knew at that point it was not going to be Bernie. I held on to Bernie for so long, almost until the very last minute. I was thinking, should I write him in, that stupid idea. I ended up voting for Jill Stein, Green Party, only because I didn't want to vote for Hillary, and I could not, because I was still had that Democrat mindset. I could not be Republican, I could not vote for a Republican. But now I am happy with Trump. He has really surprised me. I like what he's doing. I will be voting for him in 2020. And in this year's elections, I will be voting probably for mostly for Republicans, or maybe Libertarians if there's any. I still have a lot of research to do, but I will not vote for a single Democrat. You can't pay me enough to vote for those corrupt. Ugh, no, that's not going to happen. I'm not going to be fooled again. I was fooled for too many decades. It's not going to happen again. I'm walking away.